Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from NM Watch and I'm back with another full review of this awesome watch, which is the San Martin SN007, right? So clearly this is an homage of the first ever Seiko diver, which is the 62 mask, but with a different twist, right? So I've got this for about 1 month now, and you know what, there are things that I don't like, there are things that I like, but in all, you know what, I kind of getting tired of this design of the of the watch, right? So after trying the SPB053, after trying the I think it's SBPJ 743, or I can't remember the watch, but I will give the picture over here. And finally, I've got my hands on this particular version, which is supposed to be the most similar, or the most the closest to the the original Seiko and S62 mask. But you know what? I kind of getting tired of this particular design. Not necessarily the watch though. The watch is good, but yes, I'm just, you know what, I'm just I need to get over this design, right? So let's flip the camera. Let's start with the intro. Hey guys, so welcome back, right? So what do we get for the money then? Okay, so let's talk about the money, right? So this thing will cost you at about like currently they are running at about 220 or 230 dollars, and the version that you see here is a special edition, which is made for the BSH, or better, and a forum called BSH, or I think the translation was Brotherhood of Submariner Homage, right? So that is why you see that BSH logo on top, but you can get it on AliExpress or from other websites at about $230 and currently they are on the version 4. This is, I believe, the version 1, because the printing on the bottom here mentioned the water 200 proof. So this is homaging the original 62 mask, right? So what do we get for your money then? So you've got a 40 millimeters stainless steel 316L stainless steel case. You've got a lug to lug of quite a long, not really that long, of about 48 from here to here, and a thickness of about 14 millimeters, but it is mainly due to that huge dome sapphire crystal and a lug width of 20 millimeters. But the biggest downfall for me at least is that very long effective lug to lug from here to here, because we have that male and links, so it makes it looks very big on my wrist, at least on my skinny 6.75-inch wrist. And let's check out how much does this thing weigh on my skinny wrist, right? So let's power up the scale, and boom, we've got at about 156 gram, right? So not really that heavy, but because of the this chunky male ending, it does makes it looks a bit too heavy in my opinion, right? And we have that huge crown of about 7 millimeters, so very nice and easy to operate, right? So let's, you know what, let's just show how it looks on my 6.75-inch wrist, so that you know what am I talking about. Oh, but before we do that, let's do a quick wristwatch check. I am wearing my San Martin SN007-G. So this one is another homage of a Seiko, which is the 6105-8000. So apparently this is the first dive watch that Seiko ever made. I mean, homaging the first dive watch that Seiko ever made, and this is the second one, right? So from 62 Mars to 6105-8000, right? So let's put that away and show how it looks on my wrist, on my skinny wrist. So let me just show you how that very long lug to lug looks on my skinny wrist. And yeah, you can see that it somehow protrudes out, and it doesn't really look that good on my wrist at least, right? So let's talk about the other bracelet itself is not that bad. So if they have just changed the design to a filming ending, I would have, I would have use this on this particular bracelet, because it does look good, right? So we have this fully brushed links here, and we have this polish polish links in the middle section here, which looks really good. And we have a, I think it was a what was it, collar. All right, so they have a center collar which is way much better than the Seiko tiny little collars. Right, so we have a middle class here with quite a simple fold over buckle here, and nothing is new there. So because this is the version 1, you've got no stamping whatsoever. And yeah, that's all about it, right guys? So the bracelet is a bit chunky, and I do like it, but still it feels quite heavy. All right, so the case then, right? The case is your typical Seiko 62 mask style case here with polish on the side. We have those drill lugs. Oh man, that is quite a lot of smudges there, right? So polished side case and with a circular brush pattern on the top, and again that shark logo crown there, which I don't know, I just love the shark logo crown on the San Martin, and we have that ceramic bezel insert with this loomed, right, with a loom ceramic bezel insert, which some people don't really like because it does look a bit too yellow. Yeah, it does kills the vibe a bit because it's a bit yellowish in my opinion. It somehow contrasts with the green indices there. It's supposed to look. I think I would prefer it to be a bit more white, but you know what? You can't really you can't get it all in this price point. But still, I wish these are whiter. All right, so those block, right, so or rectangular indices which is bigger on the 12 o'clock, and a normal rectangular on other indices with that white date wheel plays really nice with that sunburst silver dial, right? So I don't really have any sunburst silver dial watch before, and when I've got this particular watch, it's not really that easy to get it's not really easy to get a more appropriate strap for it. So other than your normal black and green, something like that. So yeah, it's quite difficult. All right, so the BSH logo is printed on top here, which is way much better than the original San Martin printing on top there. And like I mentioned, it's now water 200 proof, so mimicking the original S62 mask and the 24 jewels, which means that it has the Seiko NH35 movement. And we have those simple 62 mask hour hand and minute hand, which is very legible with that rectangular second hands flying away. Right, so check out that dome sapphire crystal, guys. Very nice, giving it that vintage look. It somehow elongated the minute markers there. It is really quite short, but because we have that dome sapphire crystal, it somehow makes the minute marker looks way much longer. All right, so the crown is very easy to use, so I just love how San Martin does their crown. Feels very high quality. So of course this one features an NH35 movement. It's gonna hack and hand winding. So yeah, I'm just gonna get out of the danger zone and let's do that 10-10, right? So 10-10, boom. And of course you can change the date very easy. All right, so yeah, your normal typical scroll down crown from San Martin, right? So very nice click action, and you are good to go. So at the back we have that shark logo with San Martin stainless steel sapphire crystal divers 200 meters, which is a bit I don't really think they should put that, because divers 200 meters is normally a sign for ISO certified watches, but in this case I don't think San Martin sent it to any certification whatsoever, but yeah, still okay. So let's just check the lume. Of course, guys, this is a San Martin. Of course it is going to glow that bright. We have a C3 Super Luminova on this one, and on the 6105-8000 we have again similar C3 Super Luminova. So this lume stays all night long, all right, so until 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning, and there is nothing that you can you can't have enough of lume from these San Martin watches, right? So okay, what else that I don't like? I think that's about. Oh, I totally forgot to check out the bezel action. Right, so this bezel, right, so it's quite sharp, right? So it is your typical coin edge bezel, right? So yep, that one, those are coin edge bezel. But on this one also, it features a coin edge bezel, but this one is, I bought this somewhere around January 2021. This one was made during May of 2020. Maybe at that point of time, San Martin is still not yet known by watch enthusiasts right now, such as now. So that is why the bezel action is nice, right? So there is a bit of backplay there, you can see, but when you want to grip it, right, so it feels a bit too sharp. They could have been adding some more chamfers or some more polishing, some more radius to the edge of the coin edge, right? So edge of the coin edge, you can see that there is a bit of backplay there. So it's not really that good to grip this one, right? So let's just check this one, right? So the sound is way much better on this 007-G, and this coin edge bezel feels very much more easier to hold and turn. So that is why I prefer the bezel on this particular piece. All right, so there you have it, guys. 1 month on the wrist of of me. And yeah, in conclusion, right, so if you guys like, all right, or if you guys want to get those SLA Seiko 62 masks that Seiko have even reissued, yeah, go ahead. But still, those things cost about like what, $4,000 or $5,000, can't really remember. So that's why I don't really even bother dreaming to get them, because I definitely go Swiss if I have that money to buy that SLA version. But this one, nice so much, a very affordable price point. I just think that that they could improve further, but that is why this thing is already on the version 4, and I think San Martin have improved ever since, right? So all in all, great price, great watch for the money, and yeah, you can't go wrong with San Martin these days, right? So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more feature video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe. Bye bye.